Hey guys, Chris from Propel here, and we're here at the Bosch North America e-bike systems headquarters in Foothill Ranch, California. And this is a new facility for Bosch, and we're here with Steven, and he's going to be showing us the new smartphone hub. And I'm really excited to show that. And Steven, you want to just tell us, because previously I had some experience with the COBI display, and I know that you guys had, or Bosch had purchased COBI, and now we have a lot of new updates from that. So if you want to maybe just tell us a little bit about that, I think that would be great.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of background. We found that there are some customers who prefer a specific display, specific weatherproof display on their e-bike, but there are other customers who want to use their smartphone and have all of the features and navigation and connectivity that comes with that. So we purchased COBI, and this is the first new system that was developed since that acquisition. So this is called the Bosch Smartphone Hub, and it connects to the COBI.bike app.
Great, yeah. And now it's just like really integrated, and there's kind of this exciting update, which previously was not available, in that it can work without the phone, right?
Yeah. So we found sometimes, you're on a quick trip, or it's raining, or you're on a mountain bike ride and you don't want your phone to be out there. This is really handy that now you can use it without your phone. You can have the basic readout information right there on the hub and keep your phone in your pocket or in your backpack, and it works just the same.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Steven. And so let's talk a little bit about how this thing works.
Okay.
Great. So now that you're putting the app, or putting the phone on here, and so this is the default screen. Can you tell us a little bit more about what the functionality of the COBI.bike app offers?
Yeah, so with the COBI.bike, you get lots of information right here up front. So you get first your basic readout, your speed, how far you've gone, your distance traveled, your battery life, but you have all of these functions here on the side that you can scroll through. You can name each of the modes yourself. So I've named off, all you baby. And then eco, tour, sport, and then turbo is wee.
Wee, I like that.
So
that's really great.
So again, so you've got all these modules that you can run through on the side, and that's just through the arrow buttons here, left and right. And for example, you have your contacts, and you can.
So you only have one contact? You have one friend? I mean, I'm your friend. Why am I not in there?
It's only my wife, actually. Yeah, she's my only friend on here. So
I respect that.
But Chris, we can get you added, and I can go into there, and I can call her directly through the smartphone hub. It's very easy. Other modules, I've got music. I can go into here, play a song.
And
go to the next track.
And you could connect to all different music apps as well, right? I think Spotify will work
Yeah, so this is actually playing from my Amazon Prime account.
Wow.
Through here right now. But it works with your Apple Play or your Spotify, whatever audio you were last having open on your phone.
And whatever sort of headphones you might use, it's going to connect just as they normally would, but you just have the added benefit of being able to control it from your thumb controller.
Your thumb controller. It's great, yeah. So you can have it where the sound comes directly out of your smartphone and rely on the smartphone speakers. But we think it works great with a smart helmet where you've got that sound. Not so great to have something in your ears while you're cycling. But
or if you do only one, certainly, right?
But the smartphone helmet that lets you have that ambient sound it really works well with this system.
Yeah.
Other features. Other modes, you've got your fitness mode. So within this one, you can see your heart rate. So right now my heart rate's up because I'm on video. And this is connecting through my Apple Watch. So my Apple Watch is giving a readout to the COBI.bike app. And I can see my RPMs, I can see the wattage that I'm putting in, and I can scroll to which data I want to have in the middle. And it'll actually tell me as I'm riding what sort of level of activity I'm doing, whether it's an easy ride or whether I'm burning fat or strengthening my endurance. It sort of can track your effort and know based on your fitness level how you're doing. So it's some
loads of information.
Good feedback on the fitness side, and also it's great to know what power you're putting in individually versus what's coming out from the machine. So.
And does this information is it captured somewhere like long term? Does it, like if you wanted to kind of look back on that previously or something
Yeah,
like
you
that?
can view your previous workout and see what.
That's great, because actually we've spoken to some doctors before, because I think that there's some potential in the future where this could even count as like a televisit if they can actually capture this data and show that you're improving your fitness and read that and make recommendations based on that. So
And you
it's
can
really
actually,
amazing like where this is all going.
yeah, and you can connect it to your Apple Health. So it's giving that data into your Apple Health function on your iPhone, or you can connect it to Strava. So it can record it as Strava data for you as well. So it's pretty impressive.
For sure.
And then other functions that you've got great navigation. So opening this, from here you can plan a route, pick a location you want to go to, and you can even use the audio, Los Angeles, and go straight there. And it gives me an option with any route I take. I can pick the fastest route, the shortest route, or the quietest route. So let's say I want to get there sooner, so I select that, or I want to get there with the least amount of distance, and then I've got turn-by-turn navigation that will also come out via sound, letting me know what direction to take. So
This is excellent. I really appreciate the ability to speak your location into there as well, because making it a little easier. You don't have to try and type on there or whatever the case may be. So you could basically control everything from the handlebars and your, smart helmet or whatever you might be utilizing. That's really great.
yeah. Another function about that, actually, in the map, what's cool is it tells me how far I've got to go, but based on what assistance mode I'm in, it will tell me if I've got enough power to get there.
Wow. So you can kind of, pace yourself and figure out what assist level you can use to get there efficiently.
Like in this case, maybe if I'm in turbo, I would only have a 30-mile range. This would tell me, warning, you're not going to make it if you stay in turbo. So you need to scale it down to sport or tour to get that full distance on what's left in my battery.
That's great.
So other functions as well here are My Module. This just allows you to sort of get into some of the development side of it to add new things as more things become available.
Because that's one of the things that's unique about the COBI.bike and different from, say, like the kiosk display, for example, where the kiosk display is kind of a closed system and it's only Bosch developed apps, but the COBI.bike is actually more of an open platform and anybody can develop on top of that.
That's right. Yeah.
So the possibilities are really endless on what's possible to build on here.
Yeah, and we offer a software developer kit that allows people to have the information they need to make new functions specifically for the COBI.
And that's just on the Bosch website, is that right?
That's through the COBI.bike app. You can get that information.
For the software developer kit.
Yep.
Yeah. Great.
Next function is ping. This is really handy. So say I'm writing and I want to send one of my contacts or my one contact a message. I can click right here and it tells her that I'm on my way. It takes a few seconds for it to go out. Alternatively, I can let her know that I'm almost there. I can tell her I'm running late or exactly where I am. Or if I ever just want to recommend a place for somebody, I can send them that location while I'm out on my bike or ask them to return a call.
That's really great. I mean, I really appreciate this because I think that overall this is like improving our safety and focus on the ride, because it makes it a lot easier to do these things. I mean, I've found myself at times, I know I'm not really supposed to, but texting while I'm riding or making phone calls, and like to have all those controls at your thumb is definitely a lot easier, and I could appreciate that. So that's really cool that that's added there.
Yeah, and then just one more feature is this grid function. Opening that up, what this allows you to do is just have a customized screen where you've got all of the data, so your speed, your cadence, your heart rate, and you can customize that where you want each of that thing. So if you want the whole readout of everything that's going on with your ride, both from the system and both from you personally, you can collect that and arrange it in the way you want to.
So yeah, it's pretty exciting that this can work without your phone.
Yeah, so it's a very minimal display, but it gives you the key information. So it'll tell you your speed, It will tell you what assistance level you're in, for example, and it will tell you your battery percentage left. So just the basic things you need for your ride that allows you to keep your phone in your pocket if you want. If you don't want to do the setup, you can keep it in your backpack, whatever. You have what you need for a quick ride, just like that.
Well, Stephen, thanks so much for taking us through this. I think a lot of people are really going to appreciate this display. I'm certainly excited about it, and I think that I'd like to have it on my bike. I do understand that it's not compatible with all systems, but like eShift, for example, right now, I think, is it not?
Yeah, there's some limitations, so double check on it, but it is compatible with most systems here.
With pretty much everything else outside of that,
America,
which is great. And and when can people start expecting to see this available?
Well, later this fall, you'll start to see some bikes coming spec'd with this system on it already, and at the same time, it'll start to be available in the aftermarket as well.
It will be available in aftermarket, so that's super exciting. I'm sure a lot of people are going to appreciate that. And compatibility-wise, aftermarket, what does that look like?
So it would work on any of the new Active Line or Active Line Plus systems, as well as any of our new Performance Line products that are coming out to the market this year.
So that's like Generation 3 and Generation 4, and we'll be talking more about that, but that's great. So thank you again for all your time and the support, and yeah, so cool.
All right.